Hey, it's Cory with the Cory Mayo team, and I help people just like you buy, build, and sell homes right here in coastal Delaware. Today, we're going to be doing an updated driving tour through the community of Lightship Cove, located in Milton, Delaware. Go over some of the details, take you for a drive through so you can see what it looks like, and have a little bit of fun. So let's go check it out. Before we hop in the car, I want to go over a couple details with you. Current incentives right now, you're at a $10,000 platinum program, which is if you use their preferred lender, settlement attorney, and title insurance, you get $10,000 for that. And then they're also doing a $499 30-year buy down. $499 30-year, not a 2-1, not a, just kind of prepaying some interest for a couple years. They are giving you a $499 for the life of the loan. That's crazy, tons of money. Now, if you happen to be a cash buyer, you can transfer that $499 into the $14,500 incentive that you typically would find in this community. So it's up to you which way you feel more comfortable with. If you plan on getting a loan and you're gonna have it over the full term, that $499 can be a substantial savings over time. But just know that's what it is. That's what it is. We do also have half of your transfer title taxes is being covered by Schell Brothers. Down here in Delaware, we have a transfer title tax of 4%. That's typically split between the buyer and the seller, so 2% to the buyer, 2% to the seller. In a lot of cases, builders tend to make that a buyer's burden, so that would be an additional 4%. Schell Brothers does split that, so they are going to be covering on top of that $499 buy down, on top of that $10,000 platinum program. They're also going to be covering 2% of the final price of your house in transfer title tax they will be paying on your behalf. In this community, we start as low as $509,900. That would be for a Camden, and then we go all the way up to the highest base price being, let's see here, we're looking at probably gonna be a Southport. Oh, I'm sorry, we have two new. So the Astoria, which would be at after incentive, $674,900. So they actually, typically in this easy living series of home, which is what is offered here at Lightship Cove, the Southport was normally the largest home. They've added 2 new floor plans onto that, so that Astoria is now going to be the biggest home offered in here. If you have questions about any of the floor plans, feel free to reach out. This is what we're here for. But when we go over a couple, some of those details, we've got some great home sites along the outside here that are treed that we'll look at here in a second, and some nice pond views on the inside. So before we dig into it too deep, let's actually hop in the car and check it out. All right, and we are off. So we're out here on Fisher Road. We're gonna be turning into the community right now. You can see the monuments are done. Really pretty, I love them. Pretty cool with this like wrapped rope around it and everything. For this size community, which I think it's in like the 90s-ish, maybe somewhere around there. I think it's nice to have that size monument. It gives it a real nice feel when you pull in. Immediately as you come in, you have homes off to the left, homes off to the right, and then the beacon in the middle, which is going to be our outdoor gathering space, pool / amenity. And then there's the clubhouse here, which is good for a community this size. You don't want to really have a big giant clubhouse, because once the builder's done here, the HOA gets handed over to the residents, and then that's the carrying cost for the residents that they need to handle. So it's nice to not, believe it or not have that big giant clubhouse as an additional carrying cost. Pool, here's going to be our pickleball courts off to the right here. So we just kind of went around the amenities. Now we're just going to go through and do the whole loop here. As I said earlier, it's pretty cool the way that they set up this community. Interior lots are going to be our pond lots, and then the exterior lots along the back are backing up to thick trees. So if you're looking for some privacy, there are home sites that are back there that are going to give you the ability to have tons of privacy. These home sites off to the right here, which are sold, and the homes are being built on, maybe a couple. But these back up to some previous residents, and then there's some open space farther down. But a lot of this portion has been built out already. A lot of the opportunities for build from a new construction standpoint are going to be around this rear portion of the community. Curved in sidewalk on the inner ring, curved on the outside, so it's nice. All that stormwater management is going to be handled underground. We have a little a road that heads down here with a cul-de-sac at the end, a couple homes back there. And then coming in, this is where we're going to come back to these home sites that are backing along the trees. So interior lots here are going to be back into this pond, exterior lots back into the trees. And I'm telling you, maybe we can get a Google map picture. These trees are thick. Really is a really nice option if you're looking for a smaller, quaint feel of a community with privacy. Here you go. This is great. Again, right now, incentives $499 buy down with that $10,000 platinum program incentive on top of that, along with your 2% transfer title tax. Or you can substitute out that $499 for the $14,500 if you plan on doing cash, or if you just feel maybe you're going to go a different route with the, on the lending side. You can take advantage of. You don't have to give that up. Still take advantage and get that $14,500. If you have more questions about that, don't hesitate to reach out. This is what we do day in and day out. Help people just like you buy, build, and sell homes here in coastal Delaware. So don't go out and try doing it by yourself. We're here to help however possible. More home sites along the right here. Being in Milton, sometimes people think when they hear Milton that we're all the way like in the middle of Milton. I did a video, and let's see if I can timestamp it here, put a little box down here in the corner, to show the difference between this community and Cardinal Grove, which is in Lewes, because they're kind of like cousins to each other. I pulled them to the main intersection, which would be at Beaver Dam Road and Fisher Road, and I started my stopwatch going from that intersection to one community, which is in Lewes, that intersection to this community, which is in Milton, and you'd be amazed that it's, I believe, and I got caught up a little bit behind something, but you're about 45 to 50 seconds into Milton, so it's not really far. You're right on the kind of that border, that edge of Milton to Lewes. With this really peaceful vibe here. You got fields across the other side. You're not on Beaver Dam Road, which is great for some people, but if you want a more quiet setting, this is really a good one for you. There are some basement lots available in here also, which I forgot to mention earlier. So if you like this community, previously they didn't have any basement lots. Now there are some basement lots that are available. So that pretty much concludes our tour. Again, it's a quick little loop, so it doesn't take us too long, but I really want to dive into number one, the current incentives, what the availability is here, and more so, if you're thinking about doing this, don't do it alone. We're here to help you through the whole process, help you figure out which community, which builder, which floor plan, and when you walk into a builder with or without representation, you can go into the model right now and say, if I don't have a realtor, do I get a discount? The answer is always no. It's going to be the same price. So if that's going to be the circumstance, why not take advantage of having someone that is there for you to be your advocate? If you've already talked to the builder, that's okay. You talk to Schell Brothers, so you can still give us a call. They see the value in what we bring to the table to helping our clients. So feel free to give us a call or text at 302-466-5511. You can also email us at Cory, C-O-R-Y, at coastallifede, as in Delaware.com. Don't forget, hit that notification bell, that subscribe button. That way you're updated the next time I upload new videos. But most importantly, give us a call, have an advocate, don't do this alone, and let us make you one of our next happy customers. Have a great day.